Welcome, fearless explorers, to Dark Whispers, the realm where fear finds its voice. I'm Mr. Whispers, your guide into the shadows. Today, we've unearthed another spine-chilling tale, so buckle up and get ready for a journey into the unknown. If you've just joined us on this journey, our archives are filled with nightmares waiting to be unleashed. Check out our previous videos for more hair-raising experiences. Your comments fuel the suspense, so keep them coming. If you're enjoying this eerie expedition, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, it lets us know you're ready for more tales from the shadows. Story 1. Phantom's Lament. The road to Duskvale, a journey reluctantly embraced, unfolded like a darkened scroll unfurling under a blood-streaked moon. As I entered the forsaken town, the air, pregnant with an ancient malevolence, clawed at my skin like the skeletal fingers of some unseen specter. Duskvale lay enshrouded in perpetual twilight, a sepulchral sanctuary where shadows danced with whispers and silence wore the weight of forgotten sins. The buildings, hunched and leering, exuded an aura of maleficence that sent shivers coursing through my very soul. Cobblestone streets, cracked and webbed like the desiccated veins of some long-forgotten entity, echoed the lamentations of those who had once called this wretched place home. It was a canvas painted with the sable strokes of despair. Night fell like a funeral shroud, and that's when I first heard it, the spectral laughter. It trickled through the air, a haunting melody that seemed to emanate from the very marrow of Duskvale's tortured history. The ghostly luminescence of dim lights flickered in the distance, beckoning me to unravel the town's enigmatic secrets. In that eerie glow, shadows took on grotesque shapes, as if the very essence of Duskvale recoiled from the harsh light of truth. Undeterred by the palpable malevolence that clung to the night air, I followed the haunting laughter through the town's twisted labyrinth. It guided me to a desolate playground, where rust-eaten swings creaked in macabre unison. The laughter, now a ghostly chorus, echoed from the skeletal structures, as if the specters of long-forgotten children reveled in their eternal, ghastly masquerade. The air congealed with an otherworldly energy, and the temperature plummeted, leaving me shivering in the spectral glow of the moon. Nightmares, sculpted from the shadows of Duskvale's past, materialized before me, their hollow eyes watching my every move. The laughter, once an innocent echo, now reverberated with an unholy resonance, seeping into the marrow of my bones. As I delved into the town's accursed history, a tale of malevolence and betrayal unfurled like a cursed scroll. Duskvale, it seemed, had fallen prey to a nefarious force that transcended the limits of mortal comprehension. Long ago, an unspeakable event had ensnared the town in a web of perpetual mourning, and the laughter, I discovered, belonged to the tormented spirits of children whose lives had been extinguished by the merciless hands of malevolence. The spectral children, their ephemeral forms flickering like dying embers, bore witness to my intrusion. The very town seemed to exhale the sorrowful wails of lingering souls, creating an oppressive atmosphere that threatened to swallow me whole. The laughter, once a distant echo, now resonated with a haunting lament that clung to my senses like a ghostly wail. Driven by a morbid blend of fascination and trepidation, I unearthed a long-buried atrocity, a sinister tale of betrayal and sacrilege that bound Duskvale to a malevolent force. The laughter, once innocuous, morphed into anguished cries as the tortured souls yearned for release from the shackles of their accursed existence. Undeterred by the mounting malevolence, I embarked on a harrowing quest to provide solace to the tormented spirits. Forgotten rituals, whispered incantations, and offerings of my own life force became the conduits through which I sought to break the spectral chains that bound Duskvale. Each revelation plunged me deeper into the abyss, where shadows took on grotesque forms, and the laughter echoed with an unholy resonance. Through my unwavering determination, Duskvale's sorrow began to lift, like a shroud slowly unraveling from a corpse. Rituals performed under the phantom glow of the moon transformed the town into an otherworldly stage, where the inhabitants, caught between the ephemeral and the eternal, watched with hollow eyes as their spectral home underwent a nightmarish exorcism. The laughter, once a haunting symphony, shifted into a discordant chorus of gratitude and acceptance. The spectral children, their ghostly forms dissipating like mist before dawn, bid farewell to the town that had been their eternal playground. As the first light of dawn bathed Duskvale in hues of blood-red and sickly green, the town stood at the precipice of a new era, a grotesque rebirth forged from the remnants of its haunted legacy. The townsfolk, now liberated from the tendrils of malevolence, found peace at last. I, standing amidst the quieted spirits, felt a bittersweet sense of accomplishment, a silent witness to the exorcism of Duskvale's unholy past. The town, once imprisoned in an eternal night, now embraced the sickly sunlight, its secrets laid bare, and its once silent streets now echoing tales of redemption. As I bid farewell to the spectral town, the air, once thick with malevolence, now carried a subtle whisper of gratitude. Duskvale, no longer confined by the shadows of its cursed history, exhaled an otherworldly sigh as the echoes of stillness transformed into a spectral hymn of twisted salvation. The traveler, haunted by the symphony of Duskvale's sorrow, moved on, leaving behind a town that had tasted the nectar of redemption, its spectral legacy forever woven into the macabre fabric of its storied past. And so, the chronicle of Duskvale's descent whispered its final verses, forever etched in the annals of the macabre.